Hollis Conway, Louisiana. With his amazing feats that defied gravity, Hollis Conway wowed the masses as he soared to record-setting heights in the high jump. This three-time NCAA champion at Southwestern Louisiana, now the University of Louisiana Lafayette, took the track and field world by storm with 3 NCAA crowns and 2 Olympic medals. Silver at the '88 Olympics, establishing a then all-time best for collegiate athletes. 4 years later, it was a bronze in Barcelona. His senior year, golden. Conway kept surpassing collegiate and American records.
A new American record.
More than 30 years later, the collegiate records that he set still stand. That's one amazing Ragin' Cajun. And tonight, Hollis Conway is in the Hall of Fame.
Hollis Conway, when you watch that video, your eyes are just smiling. What are you thinking?
I don't know how I did it. My body doesn't do that anymore.
Listen, we're reading about, so what happens if you don't get cut from your Little League football team? What happens if you don't get cut from your Little League baseball team? What happens if you indeed did become the next Mean Joe Green?
Well, I agree with Angela. I believe we were all born with gifts and talents and skills, and I think the number one thing that needs to happen in anybody's life is they need to discover what those are, because you got a much better chance of being successful doing what you were born to do than doing what you want to do. And so if I had not got cut from those other teams, I believe I would have lived my life as a second, third string, whatever, instead of a first string high jumper.
How did you discover there was a first string high jumper in you?
I tried everything, so I got cut from everything. I got cut from football. I didn't even get a chance to get cut from football. They looked at me and said no. And I got cut from basketball, and I got cut for everything. And then I went out for track, and I tried every event, and the only thing I made the team in was the high jump, and I was the third best high jumper.
Do you remember when it clicked?
Oh, yeah. The first time I jumped, I missed the mat and hit the ground. So first time I hit the pit was clicking.
Well, that's what it would have felt about had you made the football team. Yeah. So, all right, 1988, you win silver in Seoul. You return to Louisiana Lafayette. There's a homecoming football game on. This is a great story. What happened? What'd you do? What happened?
So it was incredible. The town was incredible. So what they did was they were going to surprise the fans at the football game. So they put me in a band uniform over my Olympic uniform, and I hid with the band when they marched out. And they opened up a huge American flag, and they were playing the national anthem, and I snuck out up under the American flag. And then when they folded the flag back, I was in the middle of the football stadium, and the people went crazy. And then I did a huge box jump on top of the box and stood up, and it was just phenomenal.
Oh, my. You know, we've heard the band is on the field. This was the man is on the field. Yeah. 1989. That was your magical year. When you think back to it, what comes to mind?
So 1989, myself and the Cuban high jumper Javier Sotomayor were racing to be the first person to jump 8 feet. And I'm watching the news to see what he jumped, and he's watching to see what I jump. In every competition, you want to jump as high as you can because you want to be the first one to do it. And that year I jumped, I think, 3 American records. I jumped 7.9, 7.9 and a quarter, 7.9 and 3/4. And the night before I jumped 7.10, he jumps 8 feet in Salamanca, Spain. So, I had a great year. Yeah, wind dated. Great year, but I lost that big battle there.
What surprises you most about the marks, indoor and outdoor, that still stand?
It surprises me that they still stand. I think we have some of the most talented athletes in the country that are incredibly gifted, but I'm afraid that a lot of those athletes are staying on the football fields and the basketball courts and any other sport and not really getting the opportunity to experience this great world that we get to experience in track and field.
What's it mean to you to be a Hall of Famer tonight?
So I think being a Hall of Famer is an incredible opportunity and an incredible responsibility to inspire the next generation and generations to come to not give up, to chase your dreams, to overcome obstacles, to hang in there and to do things to make this world a better place. We all have that responsibility to leave a mark and to continue to communicate through our actions and through our words what it takes to be successful, and not just as an athlete, but as a person, to make this world a better place.
What are you doing now? Because if public speaking isn't one thing, it should be.
I do have a motivation speaking business.
Give it up, Hollis Conway.